the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Phoenix Suns. Well, for the Suns, we've kind of waited and waited for this team to come together and start producing, but it just hasn't happened. And now we've gotten pretty deep into the season, so time's not on their side. Guys, let's talk about Nerlens Noel. Really made the most of his rookie season, which was actually, if you want to say, was his second season.
Yeah, it really wasn't his rookie.
But it really, no, technically he was a rookie.
Okay.
After sitting out after the ACL surgery.
Yeah.
So defensively, what do you think?
Yeah, but you know, when you sit down and watch for a year on an NBA bench, I think that was an incredible advantage.
And it's another road game for the 76ers. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
Well, they're a team no one wants to face right now. The level they maintain during this winning streak has really been incredible.
It really has been. I mean, really daunting to face them at this point if you're the opponent. I mean, when they're playing this well, it's going to take an awful lot to knock them off.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Henderson, he's in at shooting guard. Okafor out there with Powell. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Palmer in at the small forward position. And Booker kicks to Nurkic. Ariza has the open look. Cans it from downtown.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Here's Goodwin, 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City. To the inside, plays it up and banks it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Knight into the lane. No good off the back of the rim. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to Oklahoma City.
Indeed, this was a tough loss. They faced a serious comeback intensity that just overwhelmed them in that last quarter. Unfortunately, they couldn't stay in the game enough to force an extra session.
I mean, boy, they were close, really, right up until the finish line. But I thought they were going to get over the hump, but it was not meant to be. Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the night.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Ariza hits them both. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Now here's Henderson. He's guarded closely. There's the bucket. Good. Henderson's got his second basket of the night.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Patterson, the screen. Dishes it to Nurkic. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Okafor. The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Henderson with a screen on Knight. Off the pick. Okafor trying to get open. Again, Philadelphia.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Passes it to Booker. Out to the right wing. Cannot hit. Some solid defensive work there from Henderson. The 76ers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Palmer passes to Powell. From 18 feet away, Phoenix grabs the miss. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
An East-West showdown, only one of 2 games between these squads.
And because of that, the time is now to seize control of the matchup.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Phoenix. On defense, Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. Here's Palmer. Nice shot from the wing. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Knight into the lane. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Over to the wing. Here's Palmer. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Booker dishes to Chandler. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Henderson, no one around him. Chandler with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And he gets it to go.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Feeds it to Henderson. Powell, the pass to Palmer. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And there's Goodwin on the assist by Henderson. Goodwin's got 7.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Kicks it out to Ariza. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. 7 points in the game.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Sons Dancers.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Timberwolves. Going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Phoenix Suns just way behind.
And seeing where the Suns are, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Yeah, and that's got to be terribly discouraging for them. I mean, I know how badly they wanted to contend for a playoff spot, but it's just not happening. Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Here's Noel. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hands doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. Noel, a screen on Bledsoe. Pass to Henderson. Hardaway with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the paint, Nato. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the night here. .29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Bledsoe. Not a lot of room. Outside Hardaway. Out to Nance. Uncovered. It's hauled in by Gay.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The dish to Henderson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. 76ers on top, leading by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And power forward Patrick Patterson, getting better every season. He said that his Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yep, Velcro valutility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do and be where he's supposed to be and do it when he's supposed to do it.
We're just getting set to start. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Larry Nance out there with Booker. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder, boy, was he tremendous. He had 29 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
To the middle, shot clock at 6, and stolen by Noel. Here's Henderson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Outside Knight. It's a big height bounce and goes in.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
Up top, Henderson. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Knight wide open. Henderson pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 5. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. 4th, the Suns. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
Both of these clubs love to play up-tempo. That's how they win. These are the games that fans love because of the non-stop action.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Nance. And it's Bergson for Booker. Knight into the lane. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Nurkic. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 5th assist in this one.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Kicks to Patterson from outside the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Here's Goodwin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Suns trailing. Knight gets to Ariza. Back to Knight. Teardrop shot. And yes, sir, that one drops. Knight's got 4 this quarter. So for the Suns, Tyson Chandler is checked in for Nurkic. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Knight. Closing. And so we conclude the first half. 76ers lead by 6. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns dancers. And now, your Suns
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Goodwin. 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Henderson in at shooting guard. Powell is out there with Okafor. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Palmer in at the 3.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
at the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Averaging about 16 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully, this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Palmer passes to Henderson. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns trail by 4. Screen by Nurkic. Knight kicks to Booker. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Henderson. Here's Okafor. Nurkic with the block. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Goodwin, good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Knight with it. He's got 8. Powell pulls it in.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Knight with it. Now defended by Goodwin. Knight into the lane. Misses from short range.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And the Suns making a change here. Duncan's checked in.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns dancers.
Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards. Most points over the last 10 games. Freak number 1.
Possibly the single most dangerous player in the league right now. I mean, a machine at the offensive end, just so hard for any defense to deal with.
Yeah, and what I like about him most is that he's just a scorer. He's going to give you buckets from any place, inside, outside, deep, driving to the lane. I mean, he puts it in the basket.
Knight kicks to Nurkic. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the line for him here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, I think free throw shooting, and Steve, you can speak to this, is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
Free throw good. Nurkic. And both free throws good for Nurkic.
So far in the game for Nurkic, he's got 8 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
And the shot is good. He's got 9.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Knight into the lane. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the 76ers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Chicago, 2.5 games back.
And right now for the 76ers, I think they've lived up to their billing this season, that's for sure. It doesn't look like they'll be slowing down anytime soon.
Well, they can't afford to. I mean, this is a time of year when you've got to take your game up a notch. As good as they've been throughout the regular season, they've got to get better going forward.
Ariza sends a screen for Knight. The feed now to Ariza. Goes up on the wing. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Nurkic against Okafor. No luck.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Duncan dishes to Ariza. Here's Booker. The three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 5. And there's the pass to Henderson. Shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Nobody near Nurkic. Got it from 16 feet. Nurkic has got 10.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Outside Knight. And it's Ariza in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Noel against Ariza. Noel passes to Henderson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And it's an 8-point 76ers lead. Knight gets to Ariza. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. It's Knight with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Knight's got 12.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Henderson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Suns have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Knight dishes to Ariza. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. And now just a 3-point 76ers lead. 76ers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Goodwin passes to Henderson. Here's the 3. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got his 3rd rebound on the night. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Corner shot. Heath clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 6.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Henderson passes to Palmer. And that time, also a missed shot. For the lead. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Thunder. Time now for an injury report.
Well, gentlemen, the head athletic trainer for Philadelphia let me know the status. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a level 1 twisted ankle. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
We've got Bledsoe, Chandler out there with Nance. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr., and it's Burks in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Bledsoe. It's deflected to the paint. Eric Bledsoe with the rebound.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Burks kicks to Bledsoe. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Henderson from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Burks. Rebound by the 76ers. Gay's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shot from 16. They get it back. Powell kicks to Henderson. Drills the three-pointer. Henderson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Burks' shot is good.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
There's Noel. The baseline jumper goes down. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Henderson, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
The defense keeps coming up short. Just no solution for Henderson. He's got 19 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the 76ers?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Patterson comes in for Nance, and it's Booker in for Burks. Both free throws good from Henderson. Suns trail by 6. Bledsoe outside. Here's Booker. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
The Suns have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Patterson, the screen, up off the screen. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Bledsoe with another miss.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Phoenix. Riza comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Goodwin dishes to Henderson. Fires from 14, and the jumper is good. Henderson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Bledsoe outside. And Okafor with the block. But they recover it. Patterson can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 8. And then Henderson with the jam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there. because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And now, your Suns dancers.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. He dishes it to Patterson. Stolen by Henderson. Here's Palmer. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Shot to stop the run. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Freak.
The line for your Suns, Devin Booker, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Okafor inside, working on Nurkic. That's short off the rim.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Bledsoe passes to Nurkic, and that one's good.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Goodwin kicks to Henderson. The rebound by Patterson.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Ariza no luck. Now Goodwin. He feeds it to Henderson. Powell dishes to Goodwin. He kicks it to Henderson. Just 5 to shoot. Passes to Goodwin from 18 feet away. Good on the jump shot. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time Freak. He had just an outstanding 4th quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
Anytime you deliver that sort of production we saw from him tonight, you're going to put your team in position to win. He gave them points in bunches, and when they needed them. It's not always about how much you get, but when you get those points up on the board.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.